Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel called zuzanareacts, where I learn all things para with your help, and I just share my Slovak Central European point of view. And today we are going to look into a video that is about how India created 11 billion cricket empire. So today is all for those that are crazy about cricket. But before we jump into today's video,
please like this video and click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you so much for your support.
Okay, I say let's get started.
Forget everything you think you know about cricket.
Welcome to the Vivo.
Forget everything you think you know about cricket.
Welcome to the Vivo Indian Premier League. All across the lawn. Oh.
This is the Indian Premier League. It's the fastest growing sports league in the world, ahead of the NFL, the NBA, MLB, and English Premier League. Each NBA game is worth $2 million, but a single IPL game is worth more than $15 million. The IPL has turned into a global cricket phenomenon that runs for 2 months with 10 franchises, 74 matches, and more than 500 million viewers. And unlike the other big sports leagues like the NFL, NBA, and Formula One, which were founded decades ago, the IPL only started in 2008. So how did India build this juggernaut? Back in 2007, cricket had die-hard fans, but attracting new viewers and investment was a struggle. The traditional heritage type of cricket, Test cricket, took 5 whole days per match, and even the shorter version, the one-day international, lasted 7 to 8 hours. But in 2003, England introduced a fast-paced version of cricket called T20. In T20 cricket, each match takes about 2.5 hours, similar to the time span of other popular team sports, and it became an instant hit.
That's hit very, very well. All the way again. Brings up.
After India won the 2007 International T20 World Cup, Lalit Modi, the vice president of the Board for the Control of Cricket in India, saw an opportunity to kill a few birds with one stone. See, Modi had a few problems. The new upstart Indian Cricket League threatened BCCI's authority and started poaching big players. It needed to be crushed. Modi had also seen the success of huge franchise models in the US and wondered why they didn't have a similar money-making cricket franchise, especially in India, where cricket is more like a religion than a sport. So Modi pulled the trigger, and in 2008, the Indian Premier League was founded, a T20 cricket league with 8 teams that would be played over just 2 fast-paced months. New teams were created to play in a franchise format and auctioned off to new owners on January 24th, 2008 for a total of $724 million.
Come on, was there Adam Sandler there? Is he owning one of the clubs? Let me know. What?
Dollars, with each team based in a different Indian city. It wasn't just a shorter format that the IPL committed to. The organizers went all in on entertainment.
They made it into a spectacle, and the old-fashioned traditionalists find this abhorrent. To them, that's not cricket. Cricket is theatre, where, you have intellectual discussions as to where the ball is played and so on and so forth. Here they said, no, you don't need all that. You want entertainment. You want to rival what the cinema offers you, what any other form of entertainment offers you.
This translated into instant success. In their first season, the league garnered almost 1.2 billion viewers and made more than $100 million in revenue. This was a more than 20x increase in viewership. Historically, the old format of cricket had struggled to get 50 million viewers.
Become something which is more sold as a product, has more things going on for the viewer when they come to the ground.
Oh, and remember the Indian Cricket League? It closed after 2008. Modi won. There is one simple reason that the IPL is a money-making machine: audience.
The IPL promises even more entertainment, even more action, and even more excitement.
India has a population of 1.4 billion that will soon overtake China for the largest in the world. It also is one of the fastest growing middle classes. That means lots of eyeballs and lots of potential ad revenue. 80% of the money that the IPL makes comes from central revenues that are negotiated by the BCCI. That includes league-wide sponsorships like the one with Tata and the league's central media rights agreement with broadcasters like Star India. In 2022, those rights were sold for over $6 billion. $3 billion came from Disney-owned Star India for TV rights, and another $3 billion came from Viacom 18 for streaming rights. Split across just 74 matches makes each one worth over $15 million. And as views rise, the BCCI can charge more and more to the broadcasters, who will make more on their side from increased ad sales and subscriptions from a bigger audience. That's why the IPL is such a big deal. It combines an exciting format of a popular sport in a country that has an exploding population. And it's not just India. In 2020, the IPL began broadcasting to more than 120 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, and South Africa. This also means that the franchises make a lot of money. BCCI keeps only 50% from the media rights deal. The other 50% is split between just 10 franchises. An average IPL match averages 30,000 people in attendance. This allows ticket sales to account for as much as 15% of each team's revenue. Rounding out each team's revenue pie chart are individual team sponsorships, merchandise, and prize money. Bats, bails, headgear, and team kits. Everything is sponsored, with some franchises like the Chennai Super Kings making a lot more from sponsors because they have a bigger fan base. There's a powerful virtuous cycle here. By playing the most exciting format and garnering the largest audiences, the IPL makes the most money, which means they attract the best players. Superstar Virat Kohli's salary and winnings for 2019 were just $4 million as he played for the Royal Challengers of Bangalore. But his IPL stardom allowed him to bank an extra $21 million through endorsements. This led the IPL to bring in international stars like A.B. de Villiers, David Warner, and Chris Gayle to join up. But all these factors and the big money led to tensions. Test cricket was traditionally more respected than T20 cricket. The classic cricket format was the ultimate test of a player over 5 days. But IPL money was turning heads. In 2007, only half of players said they'd still reject a national contract to play T20 cricket. And as the IPL drew more viewers, players, and broadcasters, real discussions began about whether Test cricket would be reduced to just a few big countries. It seemed like the IPL was going to crush everything in its way. Even when COVID hit, despite stadiums losing out on ticket revenue, there were still millions and millions of TV viewers. The franchise values doubled in 2020. And the success of the T20 League in India got people hungry for more. IPL franchise owners are now looking to buy T20 cricket franchises in other countries like South Africa, hoping to replicate the IPL's success. Leagues have started in the Caribbean, Australia, Pakistan, and other countries. It also arrived in the US as Major League Cricket. The growth of the Indian Premier League has been insane. In 2009, 1 year after its founding, the average IPL franchise was valued at $67 million. 14 years later, the value of those franchises has exploded to more than $1.1 billion. That's an annualized growth rate of 24%. For comparison, over the past 13 years, the growth rate of NBA teams has been 16% and NFL teams has been 10%. And the IPL isn't slowing down. Who knows if those leagues outside of India will be successful, but you can feel confident that the IPL will continue to grow in popularity and the nation of India will also continue to succeed.
I believe this is it for this part of the video. Very interesting. I've done only a very few videos on cricket so far, but the history of that and money history of that is very interesting. Was I right in seeing Adam Sandler there? Let me know. And does he own a stake in any of the cricket, or it was just like an illustration purposes type of a B-roll? Now, I was thinking the entire time, is this like with the entertainment, is it like a Super Bowl? Do you guys enjoy the fact that there is apparently a lot of entertainment? It feels like very Americanized Super Bowl game to me. I've never really actually ever watched Super Bowl. I'm not that crazy in sports, to be honest, but that is that is somewhat impressive. And I've had conversations with you in comments about the cricket being a religion, so I smile when I heard that. It's interesting how committed to the sport you are. I haven't, I think, watched a game, but I think maybe we can do one together at some point. I think it would be quite fun. It's just it takes a long time. That is, they said the shortest one was around 4+ hours around that time, which I think like football, I guess, which I don't watch, takes around a few hours as well, somewhat. Ice hockey, that's what I'm fan of, but it's like 3 times 20 minutes with breaks, so you have maybe maximum hour and a half. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please give a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next one. Until then, please do take care. I'm sending much love. Bye bye.